Hello and welcome to Bravo Bard. In today's video, we'll be talking about what you need to get started playing Dungeons & Dragons. Thanks to shows like Stranger Things, as well as celebrities like Joe Manganiello and Matthew Lillard, the game has become more popular than ever. D&D started this forward momentum with the release of its 5th edition, which is now going on its 5th year. The best time to start playing is now. Now the question comes, where do we begin? First, you'll need the tools to play. For the basics, you can start with one of the 3 starter sets. These kits come with everything that you need to start playing right out of the box. For the cheap bare bones trial, you can start with the original starter set, which at under $15 is an absolute steal. If you've heard of D&D from Stranger Things, there's actually a set based entirely around the show and themed around there. If you want something a little bit more fleshed out, the newly released Essentials kit is perfect. Each of these kits have their benefits, so it's up to personal preference. If you want to take a full dive into the game, then there's a list of tools that you'll need. First, you'll need a full set of dice, ranging from 4-sided to 20-sided dice. Then, you'll need the player's handbook. And if you're also running the game, you'll also want to grab the monster manual. These are the absolute essentials for playing the game, but I also recommend grabbing both the Dungeon Master's Guide and Xanathar's Guide to Everything, as they add an insane amount of value to your game. All of these can be found at your local game shop. Once you have the tools needed to play, you'll need players to play with. Now, nothing beats building a story with a group of friends, but for some that's unfortunately not an option. For those, I recommend, once again, checking out your local game store. There are always games and players available of all different ranges. If that fails, you can always try online. The possibilities there are endless. The best option I found on there is Roll20. It's a site that has virtually everything that you need to run and play in a game. They even have a game search function that has an option to search for new player-friendly games, making this a very good option indeed. Now that you've got your tools and your players, you'll need to decide what sort of adventure you'll run. Will you run a pre-written campaign, adding on to a story that's been crafted, or will you start from the ground up, building your story on your own? For new players, I suggest going with the former, as it just makes it easier for world building. For that, I suggest the Ghost of Saltmarsh, which is a very well written and organized adventure. And with that, you're set. Welcome to a whole new multiverse of storytelling. Cherish every moment of your games, as they will become as vivid and personal as any real-life experiences. If you have any questions, post them down below. Be sure to subscribe for more advice on how to take your games to the next level. Thanks for watching.